Okay, so now I'm going to demo the glossary feature for Atlas 1.0. So let's just log into Atlas and see how it works. Okay, so now once we logged in, you see that there's a new tab called Glossary, and there's a new search box called Search by Term. So I'll talk about the search by term a little bit later. Let's just move on to the Glossary tab. So once you click on the Glossary tab, you are by default in the terms view, and there's another view called a category view. What it means is, so once you click on this one, first of all, you'll be presented with all glossaries that are registered in Atlas. And when you're on the term view, if you expand any of the glossary, you will see the terms associated or contained by the glossary. And if you click on the category view, or rather you toggle to the category, this the view will actually show you all the categories that are belonging to a certain glossary. So right now we don't have any category here, so that's why it doesn't show any expanding option. It's just like a plain list. So moving back to the terms view, once we'll see what are the different menu context menu options that you are provided. So once you click on automate the ellipsis right next to the glossary name, you have the option of either deleting a glossary or creating a term. And if you click on create term, it's pretty much like a small modal box that will be presented with, and you have to fill out the attributes that are required to create a term. And similarly for the category, if you click on the ellipsis, you'll be presented with create category, delete glossary. If you click on create category, you have the same kind of box where you have to fill in the attributes and then just click create. We'll do that in a bit. So let's just do the category creation. Let's say we call it risk. Description, we can leave that blank for now. So I hit create. I'd say its category risk has been created successfully, and now you see that there is a expanding option right present like before the glossary name. So once you toggle that, you're able to actually see the categories that are present within the within the insurance glossary. Now the context menu again changes. If you are selecting a category, you have the option of deleting it or creating a subcategory. And create subcategory is pretty much the same modal box. It just allows you to define finer scopes for certain terms. So we can skip that for now. Now moving back to the terms view, let's say we want to categorize certain terms. So one way to do it is select a term, click on the category plus, and it will present you with a modal box, and then you can just select one of the categories that you wish to assign it to. So let's just say we assign it from here. Now pure risk, maybe even this one. Now let's another way of adding terms is switching to the category view. Click on the category name and click the plus here right next to the terms, and then you can search for your terms. I think you already added morbidity risk, so let's choose standard risk. I think risk is the last one. So yeah, that's how you add terms and all. So we have covered both that. And now one other thing we can do is, if you search for a term, let's say claim. So now this claim actually has a classification or a tag called insurance. So, and also it's been assigned to a term with called this Hive data cost savings. So once you click on the term name, if it's assigned to any of the entities that by default show up in here. And that's pretty much what the search by term also does. So once you click on this, you'll be presented, you have to just type in a term name. So let's say now it just checked claim insurance. So let's just click on this, click search, and now you're given the same result set that you up that if you click on the term again, you're taken back to the glossary view term on term subview, and then the term is selected, and then you can see all the assigned entities. Now moving back to the search, what you can do is you can just save over this one. Oh, sorry. So we can save this search just for further use. Okay, so now you see claims is saved. Moving back to the glossary one. One other thing is ability to delete the glossary. So now let's say automotive, we really don't have any term associations with any entities, so let's just delete the glossary. That says it has been deleted successfully. If you flip to the category view, you won't see automotive as well. And now let's go back to the terms. So claim is under insurance. Okay. So now since claim, if you click, if you see there is a term assignment to an entity. So if you try to delete the glossary, Atlas wouldn't allow you to do that. That's on protection. And the other thing you can do is you can delete a category, but it won't actually delete the terms. It will only delete the category and then just remove the categorization from the terms. Let's say delete this one. Okay, I think there was some error. Okay, so I think it got deleted. Okay, so now let's just go to risk and see if it's still, say the category, we deleted that, so it's not there. But the terms, if you see standard risk, risk, pure risk, morbidity risk, they're still there.